Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's new release video. I am super excited to have a new release for you guys today. I was not 100% sure that I would, but there were some products that I had already created a while back and I was waiting to release them at the end of the month, and I was like, well, let's just do a little flipperoo. So I have a new release for you guys today. Very exciting stuff. Next week will be the Prosper planners, and then on the 29th of the month will be the Hub 2.0 system. So lots of exciting things coming down the way. You get to see a new feature that has been built into our products, and I'm really excited about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. And please forgive my hands. I just got out of the shower a little bit ago and my hands are so dry. They are so dry. I am using hand lotion and trying to get them to looking at least a little decent, but they're in pretty rough shape. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So as you can see, lots of fun goodies in front of us. The first thing you're going to notice is that there's a little PDF here called Apple Calendar Integration. So moving forward, all of our calendar products are going to have an Apple Calendar and Google Calendar links incorporated into them. This is something that I got a lot of feedback from in our group, and I kind of experimented with it. Originally, I was not sure that I was going to put it in, but the more and more I thought about it, I was like, you know what, I can really see myself specifically using the Reminders app feature. And then I did some test planners and it really doesn't build any sort of size into the document whatsoever to have those links there, so I figured better to have them than to not have them. And if you don't use them or don't find them useful, you don't have to use them. They're out of the way. They're not really like in your face or anything like that. So anyway, so there's going to be instructions for how to download those, and I am probably going to do a dedicated video to downloading the shortcut and everything like that, but I'll go over it briefly here. So if you tap on this and open it, it just says, if you would like to use the Apple Calendar integration feature provided in this product, you will first need to install the Planning to Prosper shortcut on your Apple device. To do so, go to Settings on your device, Shortcuts, Enable Private Sharing, and you can disable that after you install the shortcut. Then click on the link below, and when you click on this link, it's going to open up the shortcut and you can download it. Again, I will have a dedicated video showing you how to do this, but it's very, very simple. So and then just some important notes: if you already have the shortcut on your device, then you don't need to install it again. You can use it across all of our different planners and you know, add-ons and sidekicks and things that have it built in. So anytime that you have a product or purchase a product that has the opportunity or the ability to use the Apple Calendar and Google Calendar links, you'll receive this PDF. But once you've already installed it, you don't have to go through the process again and again. And then the step is not necessary at all to use the Google Calendar links, so they're just ready to go. And then just really, really important note, and I think a lot of you do know this, but some people are still a little bit confused about, and myself included, I was very confused about how this worked for a while. It does not sync your digital planner with Apple Calendar or Google Calendar. This is not a feature that does that. This is still a hyperlinked PDF product at the end of the day. I believe at this moment in time, the only app that allows you to really sync your like Apple Calendar, Google Calendar, and please correct me if I'm wrong, is Zoom Notes. That's kind of more of an app feature versus a digital planner hyperlinked PDF type of feature. So just a little FYI there. This integration only allows you to open either calendar without having to leave your digital planner, which is definitely very convenient. I have come to realize as I've been testing it out and everything, you don't have to click out of your planner. You don't have to like pull up anything. You can just tap a button and it's there. So it's really, really nice. But putting any information into your digital planner, into your Apple Calendar and all of that, it's still a manual process. You still have to put the title in and all that kind of stuff. So, so you'll receive this little, you know, step-by-step PDF if you purchase a product that has that feature incorporated into it. So that's the first thing you're going to notice, which means that some of our products today have that feature incorporated into it. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is the dated calendar for 2024. It should not say perpetual. I'm so used to saying perpetual, but this is just a dated calendar. So ignore the title. I did fix it later on. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. But this is just a dated calendar for 2024. I did adjust some things from the ones that currently exist and everything. So you're going to see up here, very similar. I did change the font. So this font is called Cutie Danilla, I want to say. So it's not ball pen anymore, it's called Cutie Danilla, and I believe I purchased it on Etsy, I'm pretty sure. But you're still gonna have your buttons January through December right here. And then the calendar itself changed. I did put the week numbers over here just because I personally find that to be helpful. And then the dated calendar does come in Sunday start months and Monday start months. So you can kind of pick which one you want. I always use the Sunday start, that's just kind of what I'm used to. And then it is dated here. So you can kind of see all those calendar dates laid out for you. This changed. Instead of having it be a solid line all the way across, I did kind of a separation. So you can put in dates here, or you could even use this as like a checklist if you wanted to do it that way. You could use it as a key, like you could kind of split this up a little bit and put a key in here if you'd rather color code, however you want to do it. And then you're going to see the Apple Calendar and Google Calendar buttons here at the top right. So again, not in the way at all, very minimal, but they are there in case you want to use this. And I have found this to be particularly helpful, may I say, in on my phone. So the sidekicks fit so well on the phone. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. So here we are. Let me make sure my screen isn't gross looking. Oh, my kids get a hold of the phone, and then I had lotion on my hands, so there you go. Okay, so here it is on my phone. As you can see, it fits very nicely. You can see the whole page very easily, but I have found this to be particularly helpful if I tap the button to pull up the shortcut, and you can put, you know, add new event, add new calendar. I can do all that without having to change apps on my phone, which is amazing. I really, really do love that feature of it. So I can add a new event in, I can add a new reminder. Again, I'm gonna go through all of that in a separate video much more closely. But yeah, so that I think is really, really cool. You can also open up your Google Calendar. If you have the app on your phone, you can pull up your Google Calendar, everything you have going on for the day, all that good stuff. So yeah, that I think is the nicest part about it, especially with the sidekicks, is that you can see it so well on the phone too. So yeah, this is pretty straightforward. These are all hyperlinked here, so if you tap on M, it's going to take you to March. You're going to find a dated calendar, the little section to put in your dates. I love this, you guys. Like, I love this so much. I personally just have to get things like planned out ahead of time as much as possible, and this is such a great way to do it. Any sort of events that are going on, any vacations, appointments, things like that. Andrew and I are going to be on payroll now through the business, and so putting in paydays is going to be really, really helpful. So I just love it so much. And then anytime you tap on the title here, it's going to take you to that very first page. That's a feature that's incorporated in case you decide to put this into your planner sidekick. Very similar to the hub system. You just kind of insert it in and stuff, but yeah, I like to use mine just as a standalone personally, because I just jump into it and all that kind of stuff. I usually have this pulled up if I'm planning out my month or something like that. It's great to refer to, and yeah. So that's the first product I have for you guys today. So again, that comes in Monday start and Sunday start, so you'll see two of them here. And then we also have the monthly only planner. Now this comes in portrait and landscape. This is the portrait version, and this is literally what it says. It's the monthly only planner. So the buttons on the bottom here, you're gonna see January through December, and then there's your Apple Calendar and your Google Calendar. And this is literally just the months. and I feel like it's way easier to see if I turn it this way since it's portrait. But my iPad's also huge, so maybe not. So anyways, anytime you tap on a button, it's going to take you to that respective month. And let me open up the landscape one. This is all dated, so if you are just needing the months, this is a great option for you, and it still has that Apple Calendar and Google Calendar feature built into it. So this is the landscape version, and again, anytime you tap on a button, it's going to take you to that respective month, and this is literally just the months, and that is it. There is nothing else in this planner. So if you are just a monthly only type of person, and you still want those features and stuff, this is definitely the planner for you. It does not get more simple than this. No weekly pages, no daily pages, or no dashboards. There's literally nothing else except for the months. So, and it's all dated, which is really nice and convenient. I personally really like to use this for planning out business stuff. So products that are gonna launch, videos I wanna make, you know, any important dates when taxes are due, you know, that kind of stuff. That's what I use this monthly only planner for personally. So it's really great to have to reference for that. So that is the second product that is available today. And then the third product is actually the 5-year journal. So I got a lot of feedback from you guys last year. When was it? I don't remember when I launched it. It was maybe last like December or something like that. I launched a 2023 to 2027 5-year planner. I decided to take the dates out. That way you can just use it whenever you would like to. If you have the dated one, you should be fine, because, you know, it started in 2023, goes through 2027, but now this is undated moving forward. So that means you can start at any time, any year. So if you don't get a chance to do it in 2024, you could wait till 2025 and still have it, for example. So it comes in 2 different formats. There's a lined format and a blank format, very similar to before. I did put a cover on this because I personally will not be putting this inside my planner. It was previously listed as an add-on, but I actually don't think it works very well as an add-on, because you would have to like move it every year and all that kind of stuff, and it's a big document. You know, obviously there's 366 pages, I believe, with the cover, or 367 even. So I personally just will keep this totally separate. I love 5-year journals. I used to be very diligent about keeping one, and then I fell off the wagon. So I'm hoping in 2024 to be a lot better about it. But you can tap here or you can swipe, and it's gonna just take you here. So it says January 1 on the top here. This is the landscape version, the lined version. And this little gray box is where you're gonna just type in or write in the date. So you would put, for example, 2024 here, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, and then it's lined if you want the lines, if you wanna, like, you know, handwrite it in. And then you've got all your links here at the bottom. This does not have the Apple Calendar, Google Calendar integration. That's more of like a calendar versus journal feature. So if you tap on August, for example, it's going to take you to August 1st, and then you'll have all the August days below it. So if I go to the 30th here, for example, it's going to say August 30th on the top. And then anytime you tap at the top here, it is going to take you back to your cover. And that does come in portrait as well. So here's the portrait version. This is a little different. It's more of like a horizontal format, and then you still have that gray box to put in the date and everything. So it comes in landscape and portrait. You get both in one purchase. You don't have to, you know, choose between landscape and portrait when you're actually buying it. The only choice you're gonna have to make is if you want lined or blank. And let me show you what the blank looks like. So here's the blank landscape. So this is just totally blank, and that's if you prefer to type. So the way I look at it is, like, if you are writing it in, I personally would want lines so that I can make sure my handwriting is like pretty even and all of that. And then if you prefer to type, I think blank is better. So you get you have the choice of blank or, you know, the lined, whichever you prefer. And then again with the gray boxes, these are just tall, you know, columns. You could add pictures here, whatever you want to add. And then, and same with the line, you could add pictures. I probably will, maybe not for every single day, but for big events I definitely will. And then you know, same, tap on July, there's July, tap on the 21st, there's July 21st, tap on the top, and it's going to take you back to your cover. And then here is the portrait blank. So just very similar, same, it's just the horizontal across, so you can kind of type across, and then it's just totally blank for you and everything. You can also write in too if you want to do it that way. But I think this is just so fun. I love the idea of a 5-year journal and being able to look back and kind of see, you know, how was I feeling this time of year last year and 3 years ago and all that kind of stuff. You know, I feel like we evolve and change so much as human beings over time. We learn. I know I am not at all the same person I was 5 years ago. A lot has changed since then, but I think it's just fun to kind of capture all of that here. There's a really big truck going by, so if you can hear that, that's what that noise is. But anyways, those are all of the new releases for today. The 5-year journals, the dated calendars in the sidekick form, and then the monthly only planners, and then introducing a new feature that you will see across our planners. So next Wednesday is going to be the Prosper Planner. I am so close to finishing it. We have been spending a lot of time with family, so if I've been MIA on social media, that is why. They are in town until actually the day you guys are watching this, so we've been really making sure we're available today. Today even, I'm going over to my grandma's house to spend more time with them in just a little bit, but I wanted to film this video and get it up for you guys and everything so it can go up tomorrow. But yeah, so much exciting stuff coming though, you guys. It's all coming together. I am so excited. I do want to share more sneak peeks very soon. Like I said, we've been really busy with family, so I haven't had a whole ton of time to put like posts together and stuff like that. But yeah, anywho, that is it for this one though. I hope you guys are excited about planner time next week, and I will see you, I believe, Friday for a budget check-in video. So until then, I will chat with y'all later. Bye.